I had my iPad charging all day, but the outlet that it was charging in, which is always like an extendo, that itself was turned off. Which I don't know, maybe I touched it with my toes. I'm not sure how it got turned off. So the iPad was not charging all day. Which I know who gives a fuck. But I had it charging all day, I promise. Something else to complain about. I've been seeing recently on my YouTube algorithm that people are, I guess, posting like what I eat in a day, and like someone is calling them out. Like someone posted a what I eat in a day, but in the video she has two different kinds of nails, and it's not like she like just got her nails done in the same day. It was like they were both grown out nails, but two different styles. So like it was very obvious that it was not from the same day. And then I just saw a video just now as I opened up YouTube, and it was like that again. She did two what I eat in a day, like back to back, but it was the same video of a same salad. So she like basically some fitness influencers are like making fake videos like, oh, this is what I eat in a day, but that's not really what they eat in a day. It's like, just make a video saying that you fast. That's what I do. Like, I just fast. You don't really see me put what I eat in a day. I don't think I've ever made a video of what I eat in a day. I've made a how I break my fast, or I might post on my story the meal I'm eating to break my fast. But it's not that I wouldn't post what I eat in a day. It's just, I don't know. When I was vegan, I had like a vegan Instagram page, and I kind of posted food pics or whatever. But like, I'm no chef, and I don't really care what my plate looks like. I just want to fucking eat it. Like, so I don't really care to make food content. What's up, Jamie? Hi, bangin'. This is the dress that I got, that I showed you. It's a little shiny, which I don't really love, but it's comfy, so it'll do. What's up, Juan? What's up, Zachary? How am I dealing with this hot, humid weather? OMG, I'm staying inside. That's how I'm dealing with it. Luckily, there's AC at work and there's AC at home. But I kind of wanted to go to the beach tomorrow, since it's going to be like 97 degrees. So I don't know. I mean, like, I just want to be swimming the whole time. But I don't want to get like overheated, you know what I mean? So can't tell if it's a good idea or not. But I do want to get in one last tan before I go out of town. I'm going to go see my mom for a week. I'm sure I could tan there too. But I didn't even look at the weather. Let me look at the weather though, for real. Real quick. She lives in St. Louis. Oh, it says 94 degrees there. And it says the same weather here, there. That there's a chance of rain every single day next week. But it also seems like warmer weather than in New York. So maybe the rain is going to be like at night or something. I don't know. I'm basically going to work though. It's not a vacation. It's never a vacation to just see my mother. It's always some work. But I can write it off on my taxes as a work trip. So that's a plus. It's a business expense. New York Beach, not New Jersey. Thanks, just saying. Thanks, Antoine. Thanks, loves. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Being so nice on a Thursday, I feel like Wednesdays and Thursdays are my biggest hater days. But y'all are being so kind today. I do tan easily. I'm not tan right now. I'm kind of mid right now. But yeah. I'm staying out of the heat, Dwayne. Thank you. You guys, I had my first training session with a man today. Flex my calf muscles. That's all I can do right now. You can't really see it. I had my first training session with a man today. Interestingly enough, his wife reached out to me and said, "Can you be my personal trainer for my husband?" It was not him. He did not ask. Well, maybe he asked her to ask me. I'm not sure. But, yeah, so I do train men in group class, but I don't usually train men one-on-one, but was happy to do it. We're happy to start this partnership, you know. I can't take donations on YouTube anyways. I am fully white. Yeah. Philly Phil. Venezuela, hi. A man hating stream? What? Not at all. Never. It's never like that for me. I'm just saying that I've just never done personal training sessions with a man before. I feel like men usually ask for other men trainers. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know the stats. I'm not sure the stats. There's never any hate on the stream, at least not coming from me. Thank you. Croatia. So how did it go? Good. Good. He recently had a baby. I guess their baby's like a year and a half. Not so recent, but kind of recent. So he was saying like even though that he didn't carry the baby, he gained some weight during that period of their time. That period of time, still, he's gained some weight. So he's like, yeah. And me being like the oldest of my family, I don't know what it's like to be a parent, but I can like, I've witnessed it. Like I witnessed you, like the parent having to wake up in the middle of the night, the parent eating the leftover of the baby's food, you know, a lot of carbs for the baby. So you're, you know, eating bananas or Cheerios. You're just eating up after the baby. So he's explaining this, and I'm like, I totally understand. Like, I completely understand. Plus the stress, you know. And so he's like, I'm worried about my blood sugar. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. And I said, I mean, I primarily work with women, but blood sugar is the same with men, like insulin resistance. I asked him about if he wanted to fast, if he's interested in fasting at all, because that's a game changer when it comes to losing weight with insulin resistance. Obviously, with your baby, if you've created this habit to eat after your baby, to finish your baby's meals, I know you don't want to like waste food, but that snacking is causing you to gain weight. Like it's causing you to pack on the extra pounds. This was the same with my aunt. She had twin boys and they eat like nothing. So I feel like she was constantly like finishing her kids' foods. And so that's another example that I was witnessing, like new mothers, new parents, just kind of finishing their kids' foods. Especially if you were raised with the perspective of like you have to finish all your food or you know never let any food go to waste. I was definitely raised like that, and that was something, I don't have kids, but that was something that I literally had to break the habit of. Like I would not finish a meal, because when I was a kid, like I would get in trouble if I didn't finish a meal, like hit. Like I remember I would like throw my vegetables in the trash, and I definitely got disciplined for that. It was one of those like there's starving kids in Africa kind of fucking talk, and like maybe I don't need to eat all that food. Maybe you shouldn't have loaded my plate with food that I don't want to eat. Like, you know what I mean? That causes that. That is one of the many causes of having a bad relationship with food. So I had to break that, but you see it come up again, I think, when you have kids in their food too. There's starving kids in America. Like, there's starving kids everywhere. And that's not funny. That's fucked up. But it has nothing to do with my plate right now. Like, it has nothing to do with that at all. What, are you gonna package it up and send it to them? Like, come on. Don't fucking say that shit to me. Yes, I've always been a rebel. Right, because baby food is usually like soft carbs. Yeah. So yeah, the training session went well. Like we met for, he's taken my class before. He's taken my Pilates class before, and he's like, I just want someone to make me pick up the weights. He just like needs that accountability person. And I'm like, I totally get it. Like I love Pilates too, obviously, but sometimes you just want to like pump some fucking iron. Like you want to feel the power of lifting something heavy with like kind of force rather than controlled effort. And it's a different feeling. That's all. It's like kind of exhilarating. I love both, so I totally know what he's saying. And so yeah, he has a home gym, basically building gym. It had the necessary things. It was essentially like a slightly larger than a hotel gym, basically. So I'm like, yeah, we can do that. $60. What's up? Hi, B-Dub. Some arm workouts? You just want an arm pump? I don't really post arm video content anymore, do I? But I love working upper body, for sure. Thanks. I am in the last 6 months of my 20s. The last 5 months of my 20s. Yes, I am. Discussing fitness for new parents and insulin resistance. That's right, AI. Good for you. I joined a running group, but the after run... Brava! Don't talk about shit like that. Yeah, we're talking about working out. My childhood friend's mom made him finish his plate before he could come out and play. He's been obese all his life. Poor guy, but yeah, like I really feel like there's a connection with that. Like, I don't know. And I think it also comes from like just a poor mind state in general. Like, I know my parents didn't have a lot of money when I was growing up, so I know, I think it wasn't necessarily like, oh, because there's other kids that are starving, even though maybe that's the line they used. I think it's more like, oh, it cost us this amount of money to buy this dinner. You better fucking finish it because I want to get all my money's worth. I think that's really where they were coming from when they said some shit like that. But like, at what cost? Like, at what cost? Some things you can just save for tomorrow. Leftovers are okay. They're okay. Thank you, Florida grown. I look strong. I feel strong. Thank you. Oh, I can't stand when I smell the smell of smoke anymore. I fucking hate smelling that shit in my house. Nice to see you too, Wasim. How are you? Hello, hello. Welcome back to the Chizzy Chat. Thanks, Tony. I prefer iPhone. You know something I learned today? This gentleman showed me this. Apple Fitness, like this app. I mean, like, it's not like revolutionary. I'm sure there's plenty of apps like this, but I didn't even know it was a thing. I'm sure you have to like pay for it or whatever, but it was just like an app where you can, it's not AI people, it's real people, but it's a video of someone, I'm assuming. I just saw the beginning of it because you can't skip forward. You can pause the video, but you can't skip it. He just pulled up a 20-minute, leg day workout on the app, and But he's like, I will just pause it and fuck around. And then, like, he really needs that accountability. His form is great. I tried a bunch of different things just to see where his baseline strength is at. Um, yeah. So that's an interesting app. I used to think that maybe, like, I would like an app someday. Maybe someday. I guess I would have to befriend a coder or some shit. I don't know anything about the internet. I don't know much about technology. I made my website myself. Maybe that's obvious. Maybe that's obvious. I don't know. Thank you so much, Wasim. Thank you. Cosetur. Can I flex my biceps? They don't have much definition in this lighting down here. Maybe another place somewhere else, some other time. I also did not work out today myself. I will after the stream. I'm going to teach. I saved my energy for later. AI is the cheat code for anything you don't know about now. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, and I know it makes a lot of people mad, the whole AI dilemma. But like, I had AI help me with everything. Like when it came to starting my LLC, to filing my LLC, like no one helped me through that but ChatGPT. Like, and even like with my taxes, my first year with my LLC for my taxes, I'm like, I just need help. Help me with it. I deleted the app. I don't have it or use it anymore. She helped me with my logo. She helped me. I named my ChatGPT Charlotte. I even like did some journaling with her. Like if I had some crazy dreams, I would like kind of prompt it to help me walk through my dream analyzation, or some things that I was like dealing with mentally or emotionally. I didn't like date the chat, no. But I did feel like kind of bad that I was using it, and I felt like I didn't really need to ask her any more business questions, so I just deleted the app. I just use Google now. But even when you type some shit into Google, it still asks like AI. So I don't know which one is worse. If one is worse, if one is less worse, if one is better to use than the other. I don't know. People are winning lawsuits using AI. I bet they are. I bet they are. And I also think that, like, while I can acknowledge that it's probably like ruining the planet in some way, you know, or like taking water away from people. Okay, that's one part, but like, it is always true as we go on through society in life that if you are resistant to the change, you get left behind. Like that's it. That's really it. Like imagine being like, "Oh, I don't fuck with the phones because like it's just too much." So you're like all about the flip. I don't know, you're like missing out on how society is growing. Like imagine I paid someone to do my taxes for me? No, I had ChatGPT do that shit. Like and again, oh, but that's taking away people's jobs. Yeah. I don't know. You gotta tap into your own creativity and capitalize on yourself. I know that's very controversial. Oh, hi Sup for hey Sup. Just join the Patreon community. Thank you. Thank you. You have to use 3 AI platforms to fact check the others, but it works. That is kind of crazy though. Donald Trump just won 2 billion Bitcoin. I'm sure you could probably use AI to figure out how to do some sort of day trading, you know? I don't do that anymore, but last one to adapt is a rotten egg. That's a good one. That's basically how it is. Thank you. Thank you. I like my nails too. They're a little short, but that's all right. Have I ever beat a guy at arm wrestling? I don't think so. I don't really go around and ask guys like, "Yo, you want to arm wrestle?" Like, no. I don't know. You want to never have to work again? I hope you accomplish that goal. I hope you make it to the point where you are just forever financially free and you never have to work. I hope that for all of you. Thank you. When I naturally smile, when I make my cheek lines come out, I betrayed her. I betrayed Charlotte by deleting the app. Maybe. I'm in my 30s, but with increasing age, I'm feeling selfless. Please tell me to regain my productivity. Well, like, what do you like to do with yourself? What do you like about life? You should focus on what you love. AI's ultimate think tank. Anyways, I do like the haircut. I was getting used to the lighting. I'm glad you like the haircut. I like the haircut too. My hair will always grow back. It's all good. And I won't ever cut it shorter than this, so you don't have to freak the fuck out. It's like some people want. Ah, thank you, Chris. My hair looks like an Indian dish. Thank you. Like noodles? Like curly fried rice? I do my taxes, but sometimes pay financial service fees. But if my mother comes around tax time, I let her double check it. She's a math whiz. That's awesome. That's good. Yeah. I try to like zero out. Like I try to, however much money my business makes, I like put it into the, like reinvest it back in. So you kind of zero out at the end and you don't have to pay any taxes. Kind of. Kind of. Kind of, or something like that. Oh, thank you, Mr. ACP. What is the best thing I ate this week? Good question. Donnie J. I made some steak earlier. Oh, Hey Sup just became a tier 2 member on Patreon. Thank you. Yeah, you might as well go all the way in on the Patreon, honestly. It's the best way to go, but tier 2 is good too. Yeah, I made some steak earlier this week. I had last night and then the leftovers today for lunch. I had like, this sounds dumb, but like open face taco. Like beans and beef and like, sour cream and cheese and hot sauce, but like on a piece of sourdough toast. I don't know. I don't have a name for it. Deconstructed open face taco. I don't have like, I don't go out to eat very much. I mainly eat at home. I just make food. I don't think I ate out at all. But I also like eat French fries too sometimes. Not a lot. Maybe once a week I'll have French fries. I like French fries. Ukraine, thank you. Different countries of noodles? I know, right, John London? That's hilarious. Run up that Patreon. Hell yeah. It's actually so many. I think I might have the most amount of members on my Patreon now than I ever have. So thank you all for being a part of the Patreon community. That's the only place where I make follow-along videos without my socks on. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Meatballs, sauce, pasta, spinach, Brussels sprouts. I love Brussels sprouts now that I've grown up. I hated them as a kid. I hated like all vegetables as a kid, which maybe some are. Some kids are like that. It's my laundry. Thanks, Benjamin. I can't get rid of my belly fat. I have been eating a lot of fudge pops. Fudge pops? Thanks, Bryce. We love you for that. Thank you so much for the gifts. Fudge pops, that actually sounds fire. You should make your own fudge pops, okay? Like, yeah, it takes a little effort, but like, it actually gives you some satisfaction to eat them. So make them out of like full fat plain yogurt and like banana and real cacao powder and some maple syrup. You don't even really need the maple syrup, I guess, because your yogurt is plain, not sweetened yogurts, please. You make that shit, you don't have to get like a, what is that? A mold. You don't have to have a mold to create it. Thank you, my love. Thank you. You just put it like on a sheet. You just put it on like a dish, a sheet, put it in the freezer, and you can put like a popsicle stick in there, or, you know, I would say a straw, but then it's plastic, so not that great. But I'm sure if you had an excess of butter knives, you could put the butter knife in there and then, you know, mold it in the freezer and then cut out the molds, and now you got a fudge pop that isn't made of terrible sugar and it's made of real food. I have to try that sometime, let you know if it really works. What is the gift stuff I give the thanks for? On TikTok, they can give me gifts, but on YouTube, I can't receive gifts on YouTube. Because I checked today. I checked the like YouTube studio, whatever, and I can't be monetized until I have, what is it, 300,000 hours of watch time, some big number, and I'm at like 1,000. Or maybe it's not that big. I don't know. It's some very long amount of watch hours, and I don't usually upload long form content. It's almost only shorts. And the streams. I started uploading the streams. I was not doing that before, and I started doing that. So maybe that's getting my watch time higher. Thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you. Keep changing people's lives and stay the queen you are. Thank you so much. I shall. Not the butter knife. Hey, I don't know. I was just trying to come up with ideas for your fudge pop. You should bring your mother over there. She puts some vegetables on your plate and... What the hell? My mother, not the one that was physical with me. Okay, let's be real. You can send 100 watch hours? I don't know how it works, okay? I told you I'm not great with the technology. I'm not Puerto Rican. I wish. Maybe not yet. Oh, thank you, G. Doyle Jr. Hi, Roger. I hated vegetables till I was a teenager. There's enough for a family left over. We'll take it to the office tomorrow. I like vegetables now, yeah, for sure. I mean, though I prefer like vegetables and fruit to be my carb source, and sourdough bread. I like sourdough bread very much. But I don't really care for, not that it's bad for you, but I don't really care for rice. It just like doesn't do anything for me. I don't like oats. Trust me, I used to eat the fuck out of oats. But they don't do anything positive for my belly. So I stay away from oats. I stay away from rice, unless it's sushi. I love me some sushi. I don't really eat like pancakes and waffles. I like French toast, but like I'm not really eating that. Not even like once a month, really. I love cookies, but I don't eat them really. I don't know, I just don't like crave these foods anymore since I like really adopted the fasting lifestyle. I don't really care for that. And like sweet potatoes, yeah. Like I said, I like fries every once in a while. So like those are the carbs. I'm really gonna go for vegetables and fruit over other kind of carbs. Thanks, Benjamin. I do not live in India. I live in Brooklyn. Or Cubana? That's nice. Maybe when I'm like super tan, then I can really pass for that, right? You going to the beach every chance you get? You know, I had a chance yesterday and I didn't go. I was making extra content yesterday, so I didn't really have time. I'm gonna think to go tomorrow. I was thinking that earlier, like I want to go tomorrow, but it's gonna be like 97 degrees out. Like the air is just like thick. The air is thick, so like I mean, it feels great. I love being at the beach, of course, and I'm sure I could swim and the water will feel really good. So there's that. I just like, you know, like when you bring your stuff to the beach. I mean, I don't have an umbrella. That'd be one thing. I do have an umbrella, but it's big as fuck. Like, it's really big. I don't know if I want to bring it to work and then bring it all the way to the beach. Like, because, you know, like I don't want my phone to overheat and shit. I don't know. Maybe I'll go. I want to go. I want to go. I'm not quite my golden brown that I usually am in July. Oh, yes, I have golden blonde arm hair. I have a lot of it too. I have quite the hairy arm. But at least it's blonde. No, I don't drink moonshine. That's not nice. It's just water and black coffee. Coats of arms? You mad funny for that. The air is mad dry. Yeah, right? Oh, thank you. I like these earrings too. This one was kind of, I ain't gonna hold you, like one night, like Monday, I just woke up and it was like infected, or like, no, it was like last week. Last week, I just like woke up literally just woke up and I was like, this one is so, like hurting so bad. What the fuck happened? It just now is feeling good. It took me like 6 days to heal that ear. Just a little, you know, salt water. You do all right. Have I had any magical bike rides? I don't know if you heard that last time I had a magical bike ride. It was from the beach back home, and that was an interesting one. That was a couple weeks ago. I rode the bike on Tuesday to Williamsburg. It definitely wasn't magical, but it was a good bike ride. It freaking beats the heck out of riding in a bus or in the train. There's nothing wrong with riding in public transportation, okay? But I'll take the bike over that any day. Anytime I can, I will. Hi, Chelsea. Sharon Stone, thanks, that's what I hear. Hell of a story, that bike ride. I know, I was like, well, I would like to do it tomorrow. But it might be too hot. Like, I really don't want to be like tripping and like overheating. That does not sound like a good time. Towels will suffice for my phone. I agree. I'll just go. Okay, I'm gonna go. I know I'm gonna go because I just put my swimsuit in the washing machine and my beach towel. I wouldn't have done that if I didn't think I was gonna go to the beach tomorrow. I'll have to put in the dryer before I go to work. 98 in Michigan? Yeah, that's basically how it is in New York too. Sum it up that story real quick. Sure. I rode my bike to the beach. It was like a Saturday or some shit. And it was an hour bike ride. It was not really too crazy on the way down. I did just like a microdose on the way down. It felt great. Like it was normal microdose feeling. Like I'm happy to be alive. It's a beautiful day. I love life. That's how I am on a microdose. So slay. I'm at the beach, chilling. It was windy as fuck that day. Like the sand was coming on my body like a sandstorm. That shit hurt. Whatever. I wanted to take a little bit more for my way back. Now I like to bring what I like to call like a frozen mac and cheese. Frozen mac and cheese. Frozen PB&J, which is just nut butter and then frozen berries, so that by the time I'm at the beach, the berries have kind of defrosted, and then I can like taste really fucking good. It's like a cold PB&J without the bread. Anyways, I crushed up some more into the frozen PB&J, but I never weigh my shit out. Okay? And like this shit is not like basic shit. It's like crazy looking colors. So whatever, I crush it up in there because I don't like the taste of it. I eat it. I'm waiting there at the beach for like 30 minutes. I don't feel nothing. But I'm like, I don't want to overdo it, you know, because I still got to bike an hour back. And the way back, there's a hill. So I'm biking. I'm kind of bummed that I don't feel it. I'm like halfway there, right? Another 30 minutes to go. And I'm like, I start yawning, and I'm a yawn. Like, that's how I know it's starting to drop, when I start yawning. I don't know why, but I'm just yawning like a motherfucker. So I'm like, okay, maybe they're gonna hit in a minute. I pull up to like the bottom of the park where I just moved from. I used to live in this building that was the south end of the park, not a great area, whatever. And I was biking through it, and it looked really green, like lots of trees green. And I was like, And then I was like, I'm glad I don't live here anymore. And then like the moment I crossed the block that I used to live upon, like I literally drove right past my old crib, all of a sudden like my vision went fucked up. Not like, oh shit started to wub like this, but like shit got blurry. And I'm not wearing my regular glasses. I'm just wearing my sunglasses. So I already have kind of like fuzzy vision. But at this point I'm like I can't see. Like I'm biking, I'm like, I cannot see the license plate numbers. Like, this is crazy. I'm like, ah. But whatever. So I'm like, you can do it. Like, I'm just talking to myself out loud. You can do it, baby girl. Keep going. You're almost there. You're almost there. So mind you, the park on the way home is straight uphill. So I knew this was going to happen. That's why I took a little, because I wanted to enjoy it and not feel like I'm going through hell biking up this hill. So I'm biking up the hill, but like I'm tripping now. And I'm just like laughing at myself, kind of just whatever. And like it was like the bike up the hill was so fucking hard. But then when I got to the top of the hill, it was like the sun came out, everything was easy. And I'm like, this is such a metaphor for life. Whatever. I get home and I'm like, I'm really tripping balls now. I took way too much. And I'm just sitting in my bathroom on the toilet. My bathroom is blue tiles all over. It's a very old Brooklyn bathroom. And it's like everything in the bathroom was just like this. That was it. Not really a great story. I probably was a better story when I said it the other day. But yeah. I don't feel like necessarily going through that in a heat wave tomorrow. What do you think about a gym pod being created for people to use a private gym without going to the big gyms? Ooh, decent business idea, yeah. I think it'd be really great for like personal